So yeah, but like I was saying, the people just have many more ways, access to get into music. But back in the days, like when I was like a kid, my older cousins and shit, that's the era of them having tapes and shit like that. But this tape right here, like even though it came out in 1982, Michael Jackson's Thriller, I wasn't even born yet. I was born like 2 years later. But I remember this tape. I had this shit for years. It was in my cousin's car, and for some reason I was a big Michael Jackson fan, still is, but I always just wanted to listen to Thriller. It just I was intrigued by how tapes, how they're made, and the bullshit you go through with them. Like if you fucking rip that shit, like y'all know about that. If y'all, some of y'all do, some of y'all don't. Y'all, you rip that, it's over with, and you gotta buy this shit over. See, back then when shit sell out, like you have to wait till they restock it. And I was just intrigued to be like, okay, you got side one, and say you want to hear something on side two, like you want to hear Billie Jean, right? You have to literally fast forward this tape all the way till it's done and get to the other side. And it used to take forever to fast forward shit. Like you be waiting, and then when you want to hear a song, rewinding it and shit like that. But now it's just different. Like if you want to, fucking, listen to this album, nowadays you have this. You know what I mean? So technology went from this to this. You dig what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's like this always intrigued me. So when I started buying tapes, the first cassette tape I bought was E40 in a Major Way, if y'all didn't know that. Stated in other videos. And I played the shit out of that tape. And the thing about tapes, the more you play them and play them and play them, the songs can get erased. Because you're rewinding it, you're fast forwarding it, you're rewinding it. And it'll end up you erasing the music off the tape. I don't know how, but or your shit'll get tangled up in here and you trying to fix it. You can take a pencil, pull it all the way out, pause, and unravel it, because once the tape and the little string get crinkled, it's gonna make the shit skip. Like now if you take a CD, you scratch it, it'll skip and it won't play. But back then it'll sound muffled and shit. You know what I mean? And it'll get wound up inside the little device and your tape is all fucked up. So you have to literally hold one side like this and go like this. You know what I mean? To when your shit pull all the way out, pause. Like it's just crazy. So basically what I'm saying is tapes have came a long way. Music has came a long way, and I just always was intrigued with shit to where it's like I want to hear all my songs on a tape. You know what I'm saying? Instead of the CD, because it's like it's just dope to be like, all right, I want to hear this shit, and it's easy to put a CD in, put your song on repeat, or set your order you want to play it in. But I missed the times of the cassette, so that's why, you know what I mean, I started just recording it, on a tape. And I could have bought another CD player, like I said in the last video, but it just was, I wanted to hear it in a certain way. And tapes, the way music is on them, when you record, with a tape, it sounds different in a way. You know what I mean? It kind of sounds like you're in the studio, but it don't. And the best thing about tapes is, if you put toilet paper up here, whatever's on the tape, you could record over it. So it's like you can't do that with a CD. Once you burn a CD, that's it. You got to make another one. But with cassette tapes, you can record, but if you don't, like say this is a Dipset mix, and if I didn't want to hear this shit, I can definitely put 2 pieces of tissue in these little holes up there, put the tape in, press record, and it's going to record all over that. So I thought that was dope. Like instead of, you do that to save money on cassette tapes, but it also can like fuck up because you'll start hearing songs from the other shit you had recorded on there mixed in with that, and it sounds dope. It kind of seemed like now when you play it, you go on YouTube and you type in a song reversed, it kind of sound like that in a way. You get the little chipmunk voice, and it just was incredible. So like I don't know how many times I took one tape and record it over till it basically fucking broke and didn't sound like shit because it don't work anymore, and then you go get another tape and do it over. So I think I will never get rid of these cassette tapes, because it's like some of these songs, it's like it will be easy to find, but then it wouldn't. Like this Dipset mix is dope. It took me a long fucking time to actually make this shit because some of these songs were on different CDs. So I didn't want to just go on the internet and, you know, type in so and so, boom, like that. I wanted to take my time to actually look through all my CDs and, you know, find song by song, like, you know, Oh Boy by Cam, Jewels, Who Am I, Jim Jones, Certified Gangsta, Cameron, IBS, Shotas by Jewels, Harlem by Jim Jones, Oh Yes by Jewels, 40 Cal, Getting By, that song is dope as shit, Grillin' by J.R. Ryder, and it was just dope to be able to do that. Like, some of the songs were on actual CDs, so I just put the CD in, press play, hit record on the tape deck, and there we go. But, you know, you got to remember that once the song over, hit pause, you know what I'm saying, before pause was invented, and then put the other CD in, press play, the song you want on, then take the pause off, and then it records. So it's a dope process, but you got to stay focused on the shit, because say if you get a phone call and get distracted and it's still recording, you're going to be recording shit that you didn't want to record, and then you got to rewind to the stop of the song, you know, put the fucking tape in, the tissue in, and record all over. So, I don't know, cassette tapes is dope, but I probably will never get rid of these, though. You know what I mean? I thought about, like, giving one away, but they mean too much to me, because all the time that I put into it, making these, you would think that, oh, it's just a song. Some of these motherfuckers took hours, because you still got to do homework, you still got to cook dinner, you still got to hang with your girlfriend, you still got to hang with your niggas. So, this Dipset tape, it took me a whole week to make this. Not because of the songs itself, that, and I had other shit to do. Like, a lot of these tapes took a long time. This one took a week. The Joe Budden one took me a whole fucking month. Like, this one, to make this shit, literally took a whole month to find these songs on CDs, and some of them I couldn't find because the CD was scratched, so I had to go online, go through a lot of bullshit, a lot of downloading, and we know you download shit, it fucks your computer up. So, at the end of the day, these tapes mean a lot to me, you dig? So I'm going to look for a radio that actually have a tape deck so I can play these again, and hopefully when I do more vlogs, y'all hear them in the background. But that's just, you know, get to know me. You know, y'all wanted to know about music. I take this music shit serious, though, and I'm going to probably next vlog bring out, like, mixtapes that I used to make from different songs and just throw it in and listen to it, because I haven't heard them within years. Like, some from 2007, you know what I'm saying, 2006. So that's just me, man. Get to know me, though. I'm just doing this shit, letting y'all know who I am. But other than that, it's probably late, like, I don't know, almost 2 in the morning. Call it a night. Gotta get the fuck up tomorrow and go to check out this school and some other shit. So y'all stay tuned. Hopefully that music reviews will be up in April. And yeah, y'all keep me informed on what's new and what's popping, and I do my best to try to get my, you know, thoughts on the music without doing a review. You dig? Good night.